All right, today we are here at Oyingbo at Go Flex. We are here to see one of the best dealers at Oyingbo to ask him for some question about bikes, about electric bikes, about parts and dealerships and all of those things like that. So
yeah, one of the good bikes.
okay,
Okay.
Fueling,
Day long, yeah.
day long, those three are the best.
Yes.
What about the three ones that people should like avoid and you like as you don't sell much of it? Why? Which three are you looking at?
We sell most of these. Most of our wares are in the warehouse.
Okay,
So when you buy, you get it out, then complete for you.
okay.
So I deal with all of them.
Okay, so personally myself, I've with our company I've used different bikes, but we all normally have problem with the likes of unknown brands. So we have problem with Kingston,
Yeah.
problem with Sunlink. So talk about them. Why do they have problem like that?
Yeah. The makers,
Okay,
they will come in the market with they will build the bike very well, like build it with a top quality.
Okay.
They will use material like that is durable and all that. But at long, they will start reducing hand on those things they use in building it. So they won't maintain. They are not maintaining the standard. So that's why the length of the purchase power people start dropping. People start noticing it that the quality of this thing is no longer
it's not,
durable and all that.
it's not market friendly.
Instead, the sales stop dropping, the brand start cruising in. So
Okay,
so that's the problem we're having. So they will think that people don't know. Most of the consumer know, because when you use A bike today, use B bike today. So when you are going through all those things, you'll be able to ascertain the one that is okay
and the ones that is not okay.
durable.
Yeah.
So
All right. So how long have you been in business of selling dispatch materials? How many years old is GoFlex?
yeah, we've been in business for close to 5 years now.
5 years, wow, that's a long time. And I came across your Instagram page, and the first thing first was the fact that you have bags, dispatch bags. So how are you taking to get this contract? That's one thing I want to ask, because we're making a lot of money.
So they said the drone was not built in a day.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
we have to. It was one has to start from somewhere.
Okay.
So when you see a niche, so you have to version. So we call ourselves one-stop shop for all your logistic needs. So at the long run, when we're into bike, safety gears and all that. So most people used to ask for logistic bikes, bags. So that gives rise. The demand was like high during the COVID-19 era. So that's the time we started. Then, due to the scarcity of the dispatch box,
Okay,
So
that
people
was
are
opting for the bag
for the
because it
bag.
was less expensive and
And things are hard in coming in Nigeria then. So and the box is very scarce, and even when you even see one, so it's very expensive.
very expensive
So
too.
that what prompted me to go into manufacturing of logistic bag. That's it. That's where it hits me that I need to embark on this. I need to, so, from a couple of research and all that, went for mentorship, for training. This is how I started today.
Do you sell in units or in bulk?
Yeah, you can pre-order with us in bulk. You can pre-order with us. We work with everybody according to your budget. Even if your business is small or big, we can help you and help you get started. We can work with you. So some businesses are big, some businesses are small.
So what has been the experience with customer? How many types of categories of customers they have seen? Because there are some that have come to the business, they don't know anything about business. They just want to come and buy bike. So tell me your experience with customer and what you think they should know about logistics, about bikes, about bag and different things like that.
In case scenario like that, you find out some customer will come, they are inquisitive, they would like to ask you some question. Some people that like they startup, they are going into the business. So we that have been in experience in the field, we support the customer with some of the things that are necessary, like you go handle with his business. So
Okay.
more like a consult section, like whereby we can guide you on areas to go to navigate. So we can actually help you in any even if you don't have any insight on the business, we can actually help you to get started, like
With the
help you to
knowledge.
give you all the details that you need to get in.
Okay.
So,
All right.
so you will not have problem with the authority or the government, or so you.
All right. So
Kick in.
before we finally drop the video, I also want to confirm something because I've never been of case of riders that work the company. They go thief company bike on the sell them for Oyingbo. So what can you say about that? Have you encountered any of those experiences where rider came, they sold a stolen bike or they bought a stolen bike? What are the implications of that? And how does that get to happen?
In the case scenario, there's the market here, they have a union, so it's been prohibited for one to buy a stolen bike. So before you buy any stolen bike, you must do all your due diligence, you must do all your finding, because if you are being caught, if the rider being caught and they end up coming to your space that you are the one that buy the stolen bike from this rider, so there's a heavy fine for that. So everybody are all careful regarding that issue. So before you buy a bike from anybody, you have to do a due diligence, you do all the investigation. We have police that were always involved.
Okay.
So people don't bring bike anyhow here, because they know that they will involve police. So it has to be the owner. It has to come with the original documents. Yes, it has to come with the original documents. So
okay. How long do you think people should be maintain? How often do you think people should maintain this bike?
on a norms, yeah, if you are using your bike constantly for daily activities, 1 month is fine for change of oil and all that. Just normal servicing.
Every month.
Yeah, end of the month.
Okay.
It depends on how frequent you use the bike. How frequent. If
So,
you're not using it that regularly, maybe you can do like 2 months, you can do like 3 months. So it depends on how regularly you are using the bike.
okay.
So I always advise people, if you are using it most often, like they use it throughout the day, on day-to-day activities. So it's ideal that you change you service your bike every month, the month. So you have it in your budget. Just change the oil and do one or two things. So it's not.
I also have a very big problem with engine. Why are engines so expensive and some other parts of the bike? Looking at last year or last 2 years, we could get engine for around maybe 100,000, 80,000. But now I heard that 700,000. Why is that, sir?
It's the same thing I'm telling you.
Because it's almost like more than half of how much the actual bike will cost.
The years are they're all imported, so it's the high level of inflation we have in the economy. But the exchange rate and the clearing duty also come in handy on this matter. They influence all the cost factors. They influence all the costs. So because the dealers here, we all dealers here, that were buying from the makers, they make, so we buy from them and we sell.
Resell.
So
Okay.
and they bring in from abroad, they
From abroad.
populate here.
Okay.
So we go to their way, it has the name, purchase it and sell. So
All right. So lastly, I saw Spiro. You posted their bike on your Instagram page. How much is a Spiro bike currently?
yeah, unfortunately, we are one of their dealer.
Okay.
So pickup price was like around 1.8.
1.8.
Yeah, when
Okay.
they started.
Okay.
When we said the first bag, the first second bag, but now I don't think they have the bike. Their bike is still on their way. So because after the clearing, they will not determine the price they are selling each unit. So
Alright. So do you advise people should use electric bike for dispatch at this current situation of the country, and also with the weather condition, flooded area, roadway no good, things like that, and also charging stations. So what's your take on electric bike for logistic business?
electric bike, there's a short way to go now.
Okay.
It's the future. Electric bike, e-bike is the future. E-cars, e-bike. It's because they are the future of transportation right now. So it's ideal for people to start keying into it.
Also have problem with the fact that we don't have enough charging station for electric bike. That's number one thing. And number two thing is rider maintaining electric bike. We have a lot of riders that cannot even maintain proper fuel powered bike. That's why recently we had CNG bike, we have electric bike. So we don't have enough charging stations for these bikes, right? Although they are the future, but what do you think the company that produces them can do to make these bikes market usable for customers, and what can they do to educate riders on how to maintain and use these bikes?
For Spiro, that we have dealership with. They are pushing in they are one of the big pioneer of this electric bike. They are placing in most locations, they have charging booths whereby you can easily swap your battery and move on. You don't have to waste time, just pay 1.4 and pick up a battery.
1.4 for just battery swapping.
Yes.
And that works. So
they have service station.
Station.
Any place they are doing, any place you are to do swap your battery, can actually engage them with the servicing of the bike. If there's anything that is wrong with the bike, they can help you to replace the parts and all that. So
okay.
So they are really playing their role on that aspect.
So you're done already, and it's been a very long day, very hot one as well. So I mean, you can see we're just living Oyingbo now with bikes. Still, like if you come to Oyingbo, you can get a lot of bikes, right? But just the most important thing is the quality of the bike, which is very, very important. So just reach out to me if you need any information on dispatch bike. You want to start a business, I've brought every single thing to you, and I'm ready to answer your questions.